My presence is a gift, you smoking resin in the split. We ain't never back bums, so many grams in the blunt, looking like fat thumbs. E-Fed is a thing you not familiar with, well let me get you familiar fairly quick. Here's the gist, you got a limited time to break your op down without a rhythm or rhyme, dramatic music in the background. I time travel, I saw your fate when I came back round. Can you stand the challenge? Rise for EMP. Live from the OG headquarters, it's the Mad Blunt Show, starring Blunt Row and Mad T, with special guests, whoever the fuck wanna come on the show and talk. This is brought to you apart by Gooch Kings. Bet now, get it later. I welcome you, the host of the show, Mad T and Blunt Row. Yeah.
I mean, I was just watching and reading the compliments, the comments. You hear me? Compliments.
What do you mean compliments?
Okay, shit. Blogger. Only person I know, I can't talk shit. I gloat about myself all the time. But anyway, welcome everybody to the Mad Blunt Show, where we talk nothing but wrestling and occasionally. I'm tongue twisted.
Occasionally?
Smack. It would be the Mad Blunt.
I told we both can't keep showing up smacked every time, bro.
You can't do it all the time too. I'm just saying. You've been high all day.
Somebody's got to. Oh, we got people in the back though, I think.
Oh yeah. Bring those guys in. And lady.
Okay. It's Gizmo Bill.
Yeah.
Why you tell her name like that though?
Gizmo Bill.
What's going
and
on?
Bo Jack Grizz.
You're
You know, to this day, I still think the Grizz part is for like a grizzly bear.
I used to be called the Bear Bojack Grizz when I first started.
So it's for a bear, right?
Yeah, it used to be.
That's funny.
Gizmo Bear, what? Grizzly Bear? But things evolve, and here we are. I'm one of the greatest to ever do it.
I noticed last night on the
now you're the GOAT?
I noticed last night.
I said I'm one of the greatest to ever do it. One of the greatest to ever do it, and I will stake that.
Do what? Confused.
Whatever we do. Things we do outside of talking wrestling.
But yeah, I peeped last night that understand the co-host is Gizmo over here.
Yeah,
Gizmo is your co-host.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Things in the comments got pretty hot real fast.
Hot and hairy?
Really?
Among other things.
I must have missed that part.
You're talking about Glenn getting frisky in the comments, which will probably happen tonight. So,
Probably. I heard something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Here. Hey. Here.
Anyway. All right. You're supposed to be starting with Raw, right? We're starting with Raw.
Yeah, we started with Raw.
What happened to Rollins? Matter of fact, I want to talk about Kevin Owens and how I think he ain't really the bad guy in this whole situation. If you think about it.
Oh, look, it's a bong.
It's a bong. Yeah, that's because I eat good food. You wouldn't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? I don't use salt. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I say anyway? Fucking what I'm saying? I got distracted. I don't think Kevin Owens is the bad guy in this. I don't even think he's a heel. Like, he was fighting the Bloodline for how long?
Ever.
He helped fucking he helped Cody Rhodes to beat the Bloodline and all that. For what? For Cody Rhodes to join up with him?
Yeah, for a hot minute, yeah.
So I think Kevin Owens got the right to be mad and turn on Cody Rhodes.
I mean,
and he wouldn't be technically the bad guy for doing so. Same thing with The Rock. If you think about it with The Rock, he did such and such, cancel the match between him and Rowan to please the fans, yada yada. This man. Really? We're gonna do that right now? Really?
What are we doing?
Look at this man's name.
Who's?
Villains.
You see,
I'm not even gonna call him the wise man right now because
I just show up on screen and hey, wise man, no nothing.
Maybe because of your name.
Sensitive about that?
I actually changed it while he was sitting there trying to talk about Kevin Owens. I had Wise Man on there. I knew this would get his attention.
Telling you, we're doing it in 6, bro.
I'm telling you, you guys will lose.
No.
The way you guys are playing, you guys are going to get swept.
About sports.
Losing is not in the Yankees' vocabulary, damn it.
So what was the last 2 games?
We had an issue with LA.
Slip up.
Back, man. Like,
Slip up.
I don't know what it is with LA. We can't fuck with them, man. Like, I don't know.
Now, for what I know, you're sitting here talking about Raw, but Kevin Owens is not on Raw.
No, I said I wanted to talk. I said before we got into that, I wanted to talk about Kevin Owens in the situation. I don't think he's a bad guy.
I mean, like, I don't.
If you think about it the way I'm thinking about it, how he's the bad guy?
I mean,
how he's the heel in this whole situation?
You're not wrong.
Like,
you're not at all.
He busted his ass. He got fucked up plenty of times trying to help Cody Rhodes for what? For him to turn around and be besties with these fools?
I mean,
come on, man. I was just thinking about that today, and I'm just like, he ain't the bad guys in it. Neither is The Rock. If he comes back with his own form of the bloodline, it's just my opinion. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Okay.
Roxanne, what y'all think about that though? Am I wrong or like?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, here, I don't know about you being right or wrong on this. I feel like this is a way for them to turn KO into like, shit, I thought of this shit the other day. Like, fuck, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm fucking sorry, I'm smacked. Oh fuck.
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to bring back the like a different version of the prize fighter version of Kevin Owens, because to me that was the best version.
Yeah, I agree. That was my favorite version too. When they had the whole chant, fight Kevin's fight. That was pretty cool. That's one of his best
my thing is like,
shit.
I like when he's US champion. He came out all fucking dressed up in a suit and shit. That was some of the funnest times I think KO is doing. I think he's putting on good work. People, like, I'm not gonna say it's his best fucking version, but like when he was doing that, he was putting on banger matches. I mean, that's the thing. You can't never count that down. And this is their way to build up to a triple threat where basically you're gonna have fucking if they don't fucking, which I don't think they're going to do. Sorry, Blunt. I don't think they're going to turn Cody fucking a heel. I'm sorry, but I think we're going to see Randy Orton heel first. Where Randy Orton's tired of the shit, trying to fucking be buddy with Cody. But Cody, like, so if we get the fucking bald headed fucking 2019, well, not 2019, but what's 2019? Looking Randy Orton that we all like so much when he was bald and he was just being ruthless that shit.
I think that was 19.
Was 2019? I remember, but that version, he was just ruthless as fuck. If you bring that back with John Cena's last fucking run. You know what I'm saying? That if you give me that ruthless fucking Randy Orton versus the leaving fucking John Cena.
2019. How about 2009?
That's what I was thinking. I'm sorry.
Which one was the one that he DDT'd
2009
and kissed her?
Because that was going into WrestleMania 25.
Yeah, that one. The one he ended up
that's what I was trying to say. Yeah. I don't think KO should go to fucking AEW. I don't think he should go to fucking AEW fucking like Rockstar. I think that's retarded as fuck. And the reason why I say that is because
Blunt, do you like my blunt pen?
What is it?
It's a blunt pen. It's a pen. It's a blunt.
I see it now. I see it now that you put it up close.
I can't smoke with you guys, but I could write, I guess, with it.
You can pretend. I'm actually like, I'm trying to slow down myself, actually. So yeah,
slow down.
Yeah, I got myself. Eventually, once I got the operation and all that, I gotta get back on the working field, man.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah. So you want to talk about Raw? Let's talk about how fucking Seth Rollins and fucking big boy fucking Bronson Reed like tearing up all through shit, dude.
I told you that was gonna happen. The moment Seth Rollins came back, he was gonna come back and go straightly to what's his face, Reed. Like, and then he's gonna move on for that title.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna get the title, but I think this is a way to keep steam off of fucking the CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, because
that's what I meant.
Like, I see them probably blowing that match off at either Rumble or fucking Mania. Mania would make more sense, but at the same time, they Mania matches get kind of crowded, so it could be.
Yeah, the idea is holding off Rollins versus Punk until Mania.
I mean, it's the idea. You're right, but I'm saying,
and that'll probably be the main event for one of the nights.
I mean, you got 2 titles though. I don't see how they're gonna do that.
Yeah, it won't be for. Right. It won't be.
Go ahead.
Or Rock versus Cody one night, Rock versus Roman another night, or it's like Rock Roman one night and then a triple threat with Cody and the Rock and Roman.
I got a question though. Do we still care about that match though? Because I don't even give a fuck about that match anymore.
Which match?
Rock versus Roman.
I do.
Like, unless they juice it up a little more, I don't care about it anymore.
You want to know which match I want to see at WrestleMania? And if it gets announced that it's going to be a match at WrestleMania, Cena versus Orton.
That would be good.
That I'm looking. If it happens, I can look forward to that.
Yep.
Like,
I
it's
mean-
an retirement match because, like, after WrestleMania, he's done, right? Right? Or am I?
No, he's
No.
going for a whole year.
Yeah, whatever they end up doing for the December pay-per-view, pretty much the end of December next year, he's done.
Yeah, so he's going all in 2025, right?
Yep, all 2025.
Mm.
I thought WrestleMania would be his last match.
What do you guys think about New Day winning and fucking like? You know, I was interested. I was like, okay, why are we doing this? And then when we seen fucking the Wyatt Six come out, I was like, okay, now
I'm
I
actually
see what
excited to
you're
see them.
doing. And it's gonna be interesting. And I feel like this would be better for the Wyatt Six to show than the whole Chad Gable because there's actually like 6 people. Like, I mean, we can actually see Scarlett get in the ring. I mean, that's the point we're at. Like, and we haven't seen Scarlett wrestle in WWE, if I'm right, Wise Man, since they joined the WWE, right?
Actually, she has. She has been wrestling on the house shows.
Oh well, I mean, I'm talking about live TV though.
Live TV, it's probably been about a year and a half.
Okay.
That's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. I think she was like, that must have been.
But
She was like
they've been working her. They've been having her and Cross tag up during within I think the last month at the at house shows. Obviously, now knowing where they're going with the story for Wyatt Six, it's coming. But you talking about the New Day, they're still slowly burning that. Either Xavier, they're not gonna disband the New Day, but if you don't notice, look how their like Xavier's attire is compared to Kofi. Most of the time, like in the past, Xavier's attire is all colorful. Now it is not. It is I believe it's all black and gray. And so at some point, either he pretty much tells Kofi, "Hey, I need to do this on my own for a while," and then they bring back New Day. But
Yeah, I mean,
I don't see him as a singles competitor. I think they like. Granted, I am kind of tired of New Day now. To me, like New Day is like a new version of not new version, but a version of the WWE's version of the Young Bucks at this point.
I mean, yeah, like
Say,
you know,
kinda.
I mean, I would say the Usos for that. I mean, but it's just
yeah, I would say the Usos is more like the Young Bucks, but I wouldn't say the New Day. Like,
Well, I would have said the Usos, but the problem is with the Usos,
Speaking
they
of the
split them
Usos.
up.
Speaking of worthlessness,
Hey,
Hey,
David
boys.
Andrews.
Hey boys, I may not be. I'll probably be in and out. I'm working right now, but could not pop in.
Gracias for stopping by.
you know, we got. Oh, by the way, you know, fucking Roxanne Perez's real husband. We got that. You got that show coming up. We're talking about AEW versus WWE such topic thing.
So in 2 weeks, or yeah, not this upcoming week, but the following week, we'll be talking about AEW and WWE. For those
Perfect guy for you over there.
diehards,
And where do I go to be a part of this spirited debate? I will make sure I'm in the
Distracted
room.
talk.
it'll be distracted talk. I'll be definitely putting the link in the EMP chat, or Mad T will. It all depends on how it all turns out. But this is going to be one where who comes in and who's going to be like
Can I just be firmly team I like wrestling and be happy that the business in itself
No.
is in a boom?
That's the team I
you got me on WWE, that's for sure.
like.
I definitely go with that one.
I'm team more wrestling.
I'll be Team WCW 2000 because that's what AEW is right now.
I'm
Pretty
team.
much.
You know,
Whoever
every
pays
week
me the
it's
most.
every week it's getting harder and harder to argue with you about that.
It is.
You say
I
you
swear to God,
can't
look,
argue with the fact.
if Tony Khan comes to me and says I'm gonna pay you this much to fucking defend AEW, I will fucking defend that fucking shithole company to the fucking day I die.
It's not a
So
Tony Khan-
It's
Tony,
okay.
here's a hell of a take for you. Actually, I may not have time to give you this hell of a take. We're about to have to drop one off, but I will be back when we go to pick.
Oh, you gotta take a shit?
Nah, working. DoorDash, brother. The guys.
I'm so dead. I'm so
All right, go do your thing, bro.
I was gonna say
You got yelled at.
if AEW were to give me money to stop talking shit about them, I'd be like, it all depends on how much, honestly.
how about to say because you lied your ass off. I'm like,
Right, bro.
okay,
I'll be like, shit.
okay. Like depends on
Um,
money, like because I need
Yeah,
money.
so Wyatt Six fucking thing, and you see Miz throw fucking like the manager of fucking Authors of Pain fucking take that hit from
He
you
thought
know.
I was
But
yeah, I was yeah.
but Miz technically makes number 6, right?
I mean, technically, yes? Question mark.
Because you have
But
what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Two.
I
This
just
is a pain. This yeah, he would be 5. Wait,
So-
the YS6 don't have 6. They have 5. Unless Alexa comes in,
Because wait, hold on. Authors of Pain.
they only have 5.
No,
That's
that's okay.
including
5 and 5 because it's Authors of Pain, Karrion Cross, Miz as the males, and then Scarlett as the female. So
yep.
that's
Yo, imagine them at War Games. That'd be wicked.
5 on 5.
oh, by the way, I just want to let y'all know we're on Rumble and fucking YouTube and Facebook all at the same time.
You know what? I'm proud
Nice.
to talk. So whoever came up with the idea to actually plug it, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm
That's
actually
the
at
time you say
68
you're welcome.
subscribers. I'm trying to build here, okay?
Hey, you're welcome for what I'm really doing. But yeah.
No, but that made it seem like you had a team of Terry the Murderers. Like what the fuck?
Maybe a little bit.
See,
So what'd you
man,
guys
see
think
actually
about
awesome.
so what did we think about fucking eventually this turns into like what is it? So Io Sky and them Damage Control got interrupted by the NXT women's team. And so from what I'm getting at of this, we're going to get triple threat or a fatal four way for the tag team.
So it's a triple threat tag match at Crown Jewel. They actually made that official on SmackDown.
Right. I mean,
That's
I like
okay.
it having NXT. No, I think it's four way because there's Damage Control, there's NXT team, there is fucking the
Google it real
champion.
quick. The Google Crown Jewel real quick because I think it's a triple. I thought it was a triple threat.
Hold
Maybe
on,
you might-
I'm on it. I'm on it.
I'm on my phone, guys.
I got you. Hold on. Let's see here. It is got it right here. Women's tag team match: Bianca
'Cause it's
Belair
Lash
and
Legend.
Jade Cargill.
Lash
So
Legend.
the champions versus Damage Control versus Metaphor versus Chelsea and Piper. So it's a fatal four way.
Okay. I forgot the Chelsea and Piper part.
Yeah.
Because I knew Metaphor because I knew that because Ava was the reason was the one who made the match and added the NXT team in there.
Yes.
When are we gonna talk? Because obviously next Saturday is the show. When are we gonna sit and make like quick predictions on how this is gonna go?
On Friday.
What we? I mean, so Friday we have. Friday we do have something on Friday. We actually have the first ever female Bully Club podcast, sponsored by EMP.
Are we gonna get bully
I
predictions?
think we ought to mention also that this is an all-female podcast.
This is a all-female dominated podcast ran by all females. I will be in the background controls, but the show is all ran by them. Everything done by their decisions.
So is JD invited into that party?
I don't know, Gizmo.
I mean, wise men. There's a lot of people asking for invitations to the,
I'll be the bouncer
all
for you.
female
I'll be at the
party.
door. Since you're my bodyguard, I'll be the bouncer for you when they try to come and knock on that door.
So, if the female Bully Club wants to have a spot on their show where they bring some people on and we do predictions, that's up to them. Other than that, I mean, I have the Team Meltzer report on Thursday. So I mean, y'all will be at work though. The Bloka show is being moved to tomorrow, and I don't think they're going to add any more matches to the Crown Jewels. So tomorrow night on the Bloka show, I mean, we could do it. Also tomorrow night on the Bloka show, we have Goliath taking on Matt T in a match.
Are you actually doing that?
Are we doing Bojack versus what's his face?
I have not had confirmation from Bloka, so I don't know. I haven't talked to Bloka.
Like, have we figured out why Bloka was bleeding or why there was bloody sheets and stuff yet?
No, we have not.
Have we actually heard from Bloka as of late?
No, we have not.
Actually, no. He hasn't said a word actually for the since then. Actually,
I mean, he's not in the Blood Money chat. We so. You know, I mean, I haven't talked to him in days. Like, I haven't seen him.
Like Ghost. He probably just laid up dead. But he can't be laid up in dead, can he? But yes,
He can be. He can be.
Does he be laid up dead?
Well, anyways, on Raw, you know, we have that. So then we had more Bronson Reed and Seth fighting, and then we had the War Raiders. Like, how many times are we gonna change their fucking name?
No, they went back to the name they Triple H originally gave them because they were called War Raiders.
I mean,
Vince said
yeah.
He's the one who went Viking Raiders. So
What about the fucking Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee beating fucking Creed brothers? So, like, really, why? Like, what?
I feel like they're really burying this whole.
Yeah, a little bit. I agree with that. I don't know why.
So I'm like this whole Bronson Reed thing. Like, I'm kind of getting annoyed by it because it's like put him in squash matches. Don't have him beat people up ahead of the match and stuff.
Right.
When it comes to the War Raiders, as been brought up, they're just going back to they're getting away from the Viking gimmick and going more towards, hey, we're gonna pretty much beat somebody up. I'm actually excited for that. I want to see them come back and be dominant again. Hopefully, get the same kind of push that Motor City Machine Guns is getting.
I mean, I get that.
They just speaking of, they just came in 3 matches in and won the tag team title shot.
Was it 3? I thought
and won the titles.
As soon as they said 3, they haven't been here for 3 weeks. How they have 3 matches already?
The third match was the title.
What are you talking about?
The Motor Machine Guns.
Yeah, they had 3 matches last night. They had 2 matches that night. No, SmackDown.
Okay, I just saw like parts of it.
We'll get to that. Don't worry, boy. We'll get to it. You can bitch about it then. But I don't know. And then, so what about Carlito fucking setting up basically Dom to fight a world heavyweight champion? We all know who it's gonna be, right? You guys know who it is, right?
That's just fucking Rey Mysterio, which I'm sick as fucking.
No, it's fucking Damian Priest.
Again?
Come on. Why? That's what I'm saying. That like this. Yeah.
I was hoping.
Does anybody else get the sense that they actually may push Carlito out of the Judgment Day?
I mean, I don't know. They do, but what's it gonna do? Then Carlito ain't doing nothing else. Like, I mean, they're not.
I don't even see the purpose of the Judgment Day right now.
There's not one.
Like besides helping Liv keep the title, and
yeah, but they're tag team champs too, I guess.
Not for long, because you're gonna get the War Raiders probably winning it or somebody.
Right.
Triple H was big on the War Raiders too. That he liked them.
The collective.
So then let's talk about the moment that I literally called when this fucking happened. Like when fucking Mysterio, goddamn it, when Jey Uso got a title, I told you guys it's not gonna be for long. Like it fucking was predictable as fuck. Like, but fucking waste of time.
Have an argument, but we can't have an argument the fact that he didn't need to lose the title for that.
He didn't need to fucking lose it at all, exactly. But the point is, why did we fucking have him hold it for a month? For what? What good did that do? For him to come on the SmackDown and be like, "You see me again, Usos on site." You know what I'm saying? Really?
what I said to shut everybody up.
Wait, he
It was
lost
to
the
shut everybody
title?
up.
Yeah,
Yes.
Who the hell did he
So-
lose it to?
Braun
To,
Breaker.
Braun Breaker.
That's some bullshit.
So I'm not totally upset of the fact that he lost the title to Braun Breaker. I'm upset for the fact that it was on a Raw. They could have held this off another week and did this thing at Crown Jewel.
Wait,
Yeah,
can
they
Jason go
could've.
to the Crown Jewel? Can he lead, or is it Jimmy?
No,
I
they're
can't
both
believe
being at Ground Jewel.
Okay.
That problem got fixed.
They've had a million title shots and reigns. Nobody wants to see that again.
What?
I mean,
Who?
The
Usos.
Usos.
Tag titles, yeah, they had a million tag titles
I-
already. How many you want to see them win tag
The
titles?
New Days
anymore?
had a million tag titles. The heck, let's go to AEW. Friggin' Young Bucks have I think they haven't lost this year, have they? Since they won the title, they have not lost.
Nope.
So, when it's all said and done, I'm not upset the fact that they lost that Jay lost the title. I'm not, because they needed more heat on the bloodline, or this new bloodline, to actually drive in the fact that there is real war. Like, yes, he could have been upset. Oh, they tried to interfere in my match and cost me the title, but they failed. But that doesn't push him to Roman. Him losing the title
oh, yeah.
pushed him to Roman.
Okay, if that's the case, we could argue how can he get so buddy with Jimmy then? How many title shots has Jimmy caused him?
Okay, family fights.
And that's
Is that your defense?
his family as well. The other side is his family. Nah, the only difference you can make is that he said it in his promo. There's a reason why they kept away with him, so that he might not consider them family. No, but
The
still,
thing,
like,
this is your brother.
yeah,
If you
his brother, that's the only difference.
if you had a twin brother and you got you won a championship, or you were going for a championship, and he cost you multiple times. If you were put in this situation, what would you end up doing?
When I finally won it, I would make sure to keep away from him because he's gonna be the reason why I lose it. In my head, at least.
All right, let's move on to that. Before we do that, though, I have an idea. How about we run a brand new commercial?
Oh my god!
You ever want to get your dick molded?
What?
Are you single and ready to mingle, but don't want the attachment rest of the entire body? Is your husband not giving you enough and you are just so desperate that you need something nice and sweet?
Okay,
Or
this is
if
good already.
you just want to politely tell somebody, go suck on something, then look no further than Lolly Dicks. Yes, Lolly Dicks. EMP and UWO special for $9.99. You can get your very own Lolly Dicks. Either small ones, big ones. We sell the average size of 4 inches. And don't worry, ladies, if your man is the size of a pickle, we got those sizes too. If you want the ginormous ones that are 12 inches, we have those too. But those are extra shipping and handling purposes. But look no further. If you want to own your very own Lolly Dick,
Dill pickle.
just order from EMP and UWO stores today here at $9.99 Lolly Dick. And if you want to get one and buy another, you get half off. And secret, if you want a mold for your husband's dick and you don't want to get him all rattled up, we have those molds too. Those are sold separately.
Wait, so we have soft mode meat makers?
Yes. Yes.
What the fuck did
Because
I?
he said you don't have to get him wound up. Like you just do it just as is. So it has to be soft meat makers.
There was a rumor
Right.
going on in the locker room that Rose was getting it from Mad T for some stupid reason.
Shut up.
I'm
That's true.
inclined to believe that.
Out here just molding your penis, D.
Maybe. Hey, I had to get some extra money to fucking support shit since you ain't fucking helping.
I mean,
Jeez.
I'm just saying. I thought I
So,
thought you had
so,
Manny.
uh,
You out here
so,
pimping
uh,
out Manny
so
and
you're
all
saying
that.
you're saying those little birds are actually telling the truth.
Maybe.
I mean,
Damn.
you had to figure out something. Pimping out Manny on OnlyFans wasn't working.
Yeah, exactly. I tried pimping out Bojack, but they fucking didn't even get one view.
That's
I
a
heard
lie.
y'all have a special chase for Bojack. I don't know.
That's a lie. That's a damn lie.
Oh, so wait.
Oh, my bad. That was
What's
on
the lie?
Grindr. Shit. Fuck. I thought it was on
What's the
Grindr.
lie that he accepted it or that you
How
did
is
it?
that?
I tried it on the Grindr one, but it didn't work. I put it back on the regular OnlyFans one. Straight.
How is that,
Her
bro?
back pages is making a comeback.
You got some back shots for me, Bill?
Whoa.
Who did you ask that to?
Crazy.
Anyways, so
Wait.
next thing, let's go. Let's talk about fucking. What was it going to talk about? Oh yeah, so we talk about how Samantha left fucking WWE.
That sucks.
Yeah.
What sucks even more, yo, fans of anything are toxic as fuck, bro. Like, I heard that Ricochet got harassed, like, on some hate letters, threatened, all because they think that she's going to AEW because of Ricochet.
No, but here's the thing. I don't believe that shit.
So here's the thing. She's not going to AEW. She's more trying to go towards her music career.
Right, I heard that.
She was also kind of tired of being looked at as a ring announcer, and WWE, that's pretty much all they wanted to use her for was the ring announcing. And so the way
she
to get
wanted to
out
be a
of
ring-
it was she's gonna go do music. Now, the only person that could pretty much technically replace her that was as good and as legendary as it was
Was
is
Lillian
Lillian
Garcia.
Garcia.
Yep.
And the only other person would have been Howard Finkel, and
Did he pass away?
yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't he's not there. So
Yeah.
they how much money do you think they had to throw into Lillian Garcia's lap to get her to come back?
I mean,
Probably
couple
quite
mil.
a bit.
Oh, fucking
Give a few
lot.
mil. But yeah, I mean,
Enough.
I mean, I say, I like how like my NXT, we're making it more of the word I'm looking for, of a brand for like NXT, for like SmackDown and Raw, where it's like you got a lot of Raw and SmackDown showing up. You got NXT showing up on Raw and SmackDown too. I mean,
if I'm not mistaken, that was Tease. That was Triple H's plan to begin with. Like he wanted to make it a separate brand.
yeah.
So it was Vince McMahon that killed it with this whole
What do you-
NXT 2.0.
What do you think about Oba? How you say it? Obeah?
Oba Femi.
Oh, buffet.
Yeah, him and Nikki Lyon fucking do a little bit of storyline in there.
Is it me? I don't know. I got the vibe of her trying to start a faction. Her trying to start a stable. She looked at
problem
him
is
and then looked at the
the-
teams that she was looking at.
The first thing she needs to do is be able to be in a ring for longer than one match.
This is why I think she's going. That's why it looks like she's going more to managers than manager.
Two, she's also like, I normally don't like pointing out these things, especially when it comes to a lady. But
A lady.
how you cannot deny that she's gotten thick.
She got thick. I was mentioning that. I was watching her.
She was definitely thicker than a Snicker.
Now, if
Snickerdoodle.
if you look at the package, the video package that they showed, she was a lot skinnier then when she first showed up than now.
She was a lot skinnier. I followed her through her entire career, and like she looks like she ate that person. So I
I
don't
hate
know.
to say it. She still looks beautiful though.
Oh yeah, still drop dead, but it's just who knows. But
She's been injured too. Like she's been
what now? You did bring Matt T. You did bring up Obafemi. What do you think of him as a competitor?
beast.
Beast. Yeah.
Facts.
The fact, like, because since we just had Halloween Havoc tonight, the fact that he lost tonight, I have a feeling it's probably around stand and deliver time, so right around WrestleMania time. They're probably going to give him the title.
And then have Trick Williams move up.
Okay, so now with Trick Williams, I still don't think he's ready to move up. I think he's still too green to move up.
What do you think about Zara? Is it Zaria? All right.
Is that new one that just came in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was say, what do you
she's
think of
been
her?
I don't
Yes, I
know.
mean, you got to think of
The video package of her is like $1 million, what she did to Fallon Henley and them after Fallon Henley won the women's North American title. Just is good as a good start. I'm interested to see where they go with it.
I think that was a basic, also real basic shit. There ain't nothing that she do that stood out.
To me, it's another this is another version. This is a low budget version of Jordan Grace.
I can say it. I can agree with that. That's what I thought when she came in.
well, let's move on to SmackDown. So, like on SmackDown, we start out with like this Randy Orton backstage want to talk to Triple H and everything. I like the vibe this whole beginning of SmackDown was like fucking having Triple H come down and basically Randy trying to be like, hey, this is not the old days, or Triple H like this is not the old days. We can't just do like we used to. It's like, I like the feel he was going with that, and I think this is a great way to open the show. You know what I mean? I mean, like this is what I love about Triple H, that he's not just behind the scenes; he's on screen. That everybody knows this is the guy who runs the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And that gave me the vibe of Randy turning first.
Yeah, I mean, I like the aggression that Randy was pulling. It was like it's like that. It gives you that old Randy Orton vibes.
And that's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna turn on Cody. Like, you're the reason why all this is going on now.
Now, think of it this way: when Triple H was trying to tell him that he was not going to give him Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel or that night or Crown Jewel, and he was giving like little jabs at Randy, knowing that Randy is a hothead already as it is. So he wanted to me, in my mind, he wanted Randy to take that bait.
Yeah,
Could be.
it was a well done, it's a well done
Oh, yeah.
presentation. Like,
It was
because
awesome. I loved it.
you got to think you got two of the most creative guys that are still in this business from WWE for the past 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like putting on this how a promo should be done, starting out a show. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Facts. And Triple H been killing promos on the mic. I was always a fan.
Triple H is damn good on the mic with fucking promos.
I want to see the authority version of Triple H come back at some point, but more as a Vince McMahon-esque character.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
At some point. I'm not saying right now because obviously everything that's going on, but at some point I think that evil boss, like, what was it? Because I know we're gonna get to it on when we talk about SmackDown, but you could tell the budding of the GMs that was coming. So I have this weird suspicion that we might get a match, or the GMs might have a match at some point.
I've thought of that too, because there's been a lot of things being brought to light about that, like how the two GMs, how Adam Pearce can't get control of his show, and then you got fucking. Like all us over here, like, yo, my shows ran perfectly structured. You know what I'm saying?
That was G though, when he did how he kicked him out of SmackDown. He was like, "You got to get out."
Well, at first he was also trying to find. He was trying to find. He was trying to find Jey Uso.
Yeah.
On
I
his
agree
own
with that
show.
comment. I agree with that comment. Sorry, Dylan.
Oh,
I heard a rumor that TKO trying to push him out, so I don't know how true that is. Like,
That's not a problem.
The way WWE is going right now, like if we had people start looking at, and I'm gonna have this all ready to go, so when we actually do the show for WWE and AEW talks, like we'll compare the ratings, we'll compare the attendance sizes, the ratings, and all that other stuff. But when it's all said and done, I don't know how much. I don't believe it, because look how much Triple H has actually changed WWE as the creative side of it.
Oh,
Like, yeah, some of it gives you like head scratching, like, why are you bringing so and so back? Like Karrion Cross, as much as we were talking about Raw, and now they actually have a story that you can pretty much go with the Wyatt Six. That has not been like uh Karrion Cross hasn't been that great coming back. Authors of Pain, when he had them in NXT, ran roughshod through people. They're not really running roughshod through anybody. So like there are some things that like make you scratch your head,
I
but
think that
I don't believe they're pushing them out.
I think AEP was more of a tools for Cross. That's why they're not running mugshot right now. Like, because it's believable that they can. Like they two big ass monsters. Like how can they not
I
run
mean,
mugshot?
when Authors of the Pain finally break off from the whole thing with Karrion Cross, I feel like they're going to a better direction. I think they would be really good to be a dominant tag team division.
And what bothers me though is like I don't feel like Karrion Cross needs them for his gimmick right now. Like that double in your ear thing, like he don't need them to run that gimmick, at least in my opinion. Like,
But
I think he's more of a, like, in my eyes, like Karrion Cross is. I think Karrion Cross is. I'll agree. I think Karrion Cross is kind of holding him back a bit. But I wanted, like, I thought when they brought him back, they were gonna try to push him like he did when he was in NXT, reestablish who this guy really is, and he just never did.
yeah, I mean, there's hit and misses.
I
What do you think
feel like
about LA
everybody-
Knight? What do you think about LA Knight did? You know, on SmackDown, like was a special guest ref and basically double counted out. So now it's a triple threat.
Has
But-
anyone noticed that he changed the strap to the title?
I didn't even notice that.
No.
Yeah, the strap is now, like, you know how like on the flag we have the stars. Well, the strap now has like little LAs, like it's a star, like on a blue. Like to me, it's like a dark blue strap with the LA on, like little white LAs on it, making it look like stars.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
Like I noticed it, and I was actually on a video chat the other night when I was watching it, and I'm like, did you just notice this? And he's like, no, like you're wrong. So I went to go try to Google it. It's nowhere to be found. But
Hey, Blunt, you
I'm
gotta
actually
talk.
tired of that story. Like I think the whole LA Knight thing's actually starting to go downhill. I think people are actually tired of it.
And they waited too long to push it. Like, what?
Thank you for coming up with this idea of this show, Blunt. I'm proud.
The problem is at Crown Jewel, who are they going to push? Are they going to push? They're pushing one of the two. They're either going to give the title to Andrade or they're going to give the title to Carmelo. I have this weird feeling they actually may give the title to Carmelo.
I can see that. They didn't. To me, I don't even see the point of bringing Andrade back. He hasn't done nothing since he's been back. He didn't do nothing before. Like they think a name change was going to do something drastic. No.
Well,
This man has no charisma in my book. He's just
that's like just like when hearing about they want, like, the WWE is going to bring in what was it, Phoenix and Penta. Like, what? Look at WWE's track record as of late. They will not have a lot of success. The only reason why they would bring them in is just to keep them away from AEW.
no, but at least with Penta and Phoenix, they got more charisma than they fans are behind them at least. When it comes to like the whole chance settle miedo thing, like Fans, a lot of fans know that thing. Like,
What I think they should do is at some point take Andrade back down to NXT. Let him reestablish what he was building before he left WWE. And let him reestablish what he was doing at the end of his NXT run when he won the championship. Before they brought him up to the main roster and then just buried him. That's what
Yeah.
they need to do. Reestablish him down there and then bring him up just like how they brought Drew McIntyre back. Establish him back down there and then work his way up, even though when he came back in, he was more of a star. Just like if you were bringing Zack Ryder in, would you just bring him in straight to the main roster, or would you send him into NXT, let him run roughshod over there, reestablish himself in the WWE picture, and then move him back up? I think that's what they need to do now with NXT. When you get somebody in, no matter what, bring him there.
Zack Ryder's different though, because he's still got a little fan base out of WWE.
I know.
So compared to Andrade, where he can barely speak the language that we live in, like can't speak English.
Asuka
like
doesn't speak our language.
But where has Asuka been? That's a
Injured.
bad example to bring up, though. In my book, Asuka hasn't been around.
Kairi Sane doesn't really speak English.
Doesn't have a fan base. Nobody look where she at. She in a tag team right now.
So what do you guys think of that promo between Gunther and fucking Cody?
Gunther killed it. Gunther killed it. For what I like, I fell asleep before all that shit happened, but for what I seen, Gunther killed it. And for what I hear, Gunther killed it.
I have a fear that they're trying to push Gunther to be the big bad to him right now that can give you a reason why to have a shot in your that little spot in your brain to say Gunther's going to win this match. But when it's all said and done, I have this weird feeling that they're still going to give it to Cody.
Cody's going to win. They trying to build this up. Like, I'm agreeing with Matthew. They're trying to build this man up to be a super face when he's not. Cody's not a super face, so he's not going to be the next John Cena. They got their next John Cena, and it's Roman. I hate to say it, but it's Roman.
I think Cody. There's more of a shot of Cody going back to be like, because his best work in the Indies was being a heel, and yes, coming back when he first came back, the babyface worked because everybody missed him in WWE, or at least the WWE fans that wasn't watching that shit show on the other channel. But now it's like after WrestleMania 39, they did.
They didn't care.
They dropped the ball at WrestleMania 39. As much as the original call was yes, give him the title, and then the week of or the night of, going into it, they said we're just gonna keep it with Roman. That was the wrong call because that's when he was at the highest of highs, and by the time they got to WrestleMania 40 and actually did the change, I think more people were excited when it was actually done rather than people are happy that hey, he got the title.
That's it. Like, compared to Gunther right now, where he's a believable fucking heel.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I don't know who's gonna beat Gunther. I really don't. Whoever you have beating Gunther better be your one of your other next big stars. And I have this weird feeling it's gonna turn into being Braun Breaker at some point.
That'd be the only believable person I could see beating him.
The only other person I could think of right now would be if you were able to continue to build Obafemi up. That's the only other person, and have Obafemi come in as this, watch Obafemi when he comes into once he makes his entrance. That dude has a Vince McMahon charisma walk.
But that would mean that you would give Gunther this mega run because Obafemi ain't not ready for that spot anytime soon.
No, WWE would not bring Rhino back.
I would like to see Gunther run with a run for a while, and it'll be believable because, like you said, who's gonna beat him right now?
WWE now is
Unless you bring
look
Brock.
what they've done with Cody so far. Cody's held the title for over 200 days already. He's gonna hold it all the way to Mania. As much as I would love to see The Rock come and beat him at the Royal Rumble, and if I will call it now. I want to see The Rock and Rock and Cody at Royal Rumble, and Cody lose the title at Rumble to The Rock.
Same.
Because then then I think that makes the Roman versus Rock match even bigger because it'll be for the title, in my eyes.
And I would like to see the whole. I would like to see the management and position where we have the title now, and we run the show because we're management plus we got the title. I would like to see that, like, the whole corporate thing back again. I missed that. To be honest.
So my question is, so what do you guys think of the Motor? Was it Motor City?
We had to talk
Motorhead?
about it. Hell yeah.
Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah,
Motor-
they won their second match, made themselves number contenders, and then they challenged the Bloodline that night to tag team defense.
and then actually win it.
Yeah,
So so here's I guess my thought on it. One, I have not been impressed by what I've seen of them in WWE. Like I've seen them in TNA for pretty much for over a decade. Like they've had some amazing matches, but TNA and WWE are not this. Is the environment is not the same. The in-ring work is not the same, and like listen to the pop of the crowd when they come out or at least the last couple times. There was no like the way it sounded to me. There was a very little pop. It was not like, hey, all of a sudden the Hardy Boys came back to WWE to challenge for the tag team championships. That would be a pop. This was not a pop, and I think that's what scares me is the fact that he just gave them the title because they're one of the most decorated tag teams out there that honestly never held a WWE tag team championship. And I gave it to them.
Here's my thing. Like, I agree with you. That's the only reason to get the title. But for you to know who they are, you got to be more than a casual watcher.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
a lot of WWE fans are not.
Exactly.
They bleed WWE.
A lot of fans that watch WWE don't watch everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be surprised if they know who the hell what TNA is right now.
Well, everybody knows what TNA is. Everybody knew what TNA was because obviously Jarrett and his family. But the fact that Angle ended up going over there, Nash was over there at some point, Foley was over there, Flair was over there, Hogan was over there, Bischoff was over there. Like, it was to the point where people probably don't know that it's still like, well, other than the fact that they've worked with NXT and WWE as of late. Nobody really knows that it was still around. Like, you didn't see Motor City Machine Guns coming from TNA to do a match with a young up-and-coming tag team. You didn't see that. So, not a lot of people knew who these guys were. It'd be different if, like, say, Jordynne Grace came back and challenged, say, Bianca Belair to a match. That would get a pop because people have already seen it. They've seen her show up at the Royal Rumble and actually put on a fucking show.
Yep.
So I like Motor City Machine Guns. I'm not happy that the fact that they gave them the titles as soon as they did, without having the pop and people understanding who they really are.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. But Jay Uso helped them win, and fucking then we see the brothers hug it out at the end.
That's why I feel like it's a believable thing because they win it on their own. But again, that was the way to have Jay Uso involved in the whole situation. Anyway.
Yeah.
Now I have seen a lot of the spoilers for next week.
I was just about to mention that shit because it's pre-recorded and everybody's seen the shit.
And like The thing is, and the reason why I didn't want to say it earlier, this whole old bloodline, or as they're gonna probably start being called, the original bloodline. This isn't gonna be the same formation, like the same characteristics. This is all, hey, we're equal now. It's no longer Roman and a tag team and an enforcer. This is gonna be Roman, Jay, Jimmy. As much as I hate it, Sammy's probably gonna somehow come into it, or it's gonna be the other Uso that was signed that never hasn't showed up yet.
Zilla.
Not Zilla.
Not the
Tonga.
the other Tonga. The other Tonga. What's his name?
So someone's coming, and then just like, what do you think the crowd reaction is going to be when it comes to Paul Heyman coming back?
Oh.
Big.
And I think it's soon. Because they mentioned him a lot. They was like, if this was the wise man, all this would have been solved already.
You do now think of it this way: if you have Paul Heyman come in as the wise man for Roman Reigns and the original bloodline, wouldn't it be awesome if you had, my name is Armando Alejandro,
That would be
show
funny.
up for the new bloodline?
That would be awesome.
Estada.
That would be awesome. On the straight that he did the whole thing with Umaga. And yeah, that would be awesome.
I also thought it was funny, like, since we're gonna kind of talk about a little bit of spoilers on this next week's SmackDown, but I like how people are trying to throw people off by saying, oh my gosh, The Rock shows up." It's like, no, if they would have had The Rock show up, it would have been on the original live version, not the pre-recorded version.
Yep, pretty much.
Because
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that would give you more money. Like, it makes it much more believable, the fact that, hey, The Rock shows up. But what do you think now that the Tonga brothers have been in WWE for quite some time now? What has been your thoughts on them as a tag team in the WWE landscape?
Compared to how they've been everywhere else, they're not gonna use them. They're not using them right now. Like everywhere else, they're monsters, yo. They're like gorillas of destruction, basically. They live up to their name.
I think they need to quit trying to give them a personality. That's what it is.
I feel like just let them do them. Let them do what they do.
Let Jacob talk. Just let the other two don't talk. Don't give them personality. Just let them go out there, be badasses, and let Jacob fucking talk. That dude dropped probably one of the best promos I've seen in WWE in years. Like,
and that was just a hype up fucking Solo. Like,
yes.
That was wicked.
That comment breaks my brain.
It's Rockstar, bro. Cut him some slack.
I know.
No. The only time you'll ever see Seth Rollins team up with Roman again will be if somehow Dean Ambrose comes back into WWE's picture, which we already know that's never fucking happening. Shield is dead, done, gone.
Hell yeah. Unless they come out with a bootleg version or some shit.
Just gotta let it go.
I say we should give final thoughts, y'all. Yeah, on it.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Boom. The final thoughts.
I don't think Fee's there.
I think Fee's like just here to be here.
Yeah, I think she's just here so she doesn't get fined.
I'm still here. Thank you very much.
Oh, she woke up. She woke up, ladies and gentlemen.
I was awake this whole entire time. It's Bloka who is asleep. Thank you.
We gotta give her some slack. She's been ever since that commercial came out. She's had a bunch of orders that she had to fulfill. Okay.
Word, I bet.
For sure.
Your final thoughts, Fee?
My final thought is plugging UWO coming out Tuesday. You got the Female Bully Club podcast. You got EMP results this week. You got Standard with Bojack and myself.
Mute that bitch, Jesus Christ. Next.
Be nice to my bodyguard. She will beat your ass.
Yo, let me go next.
Bo wants to go next.
Yeah. So I just wanted to plug EMP.
Fuck that motherfucker. I'm gonna let him do a spiel too.
You see what I'm saying, Blood? You see this?
Oh, wow.
He realizes he's mute.
I don't think he realized it either.
Good final thought, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go out of order here. I'm gonna sit here and pretty much give a shout out to Distracted Talk, as we talked about earlier. We're gonna be on in a couple weeks talking about AEW and WWE. We'll go over numbers of like ratings to attendance. Which side do we think is better? And pretty much we'll talk a little bit probably about Crown Jewel because that'll be right around that time.
Yeet.
Yeet.
All right, I guess I'll go fucking first because Better Boss goes first. Yeah, I'm gonna plug everything. I'm gonna plug EMP. Support it.
Man,
I'm gonna
damn
plug.
it.
Oh, you know what? Just for you. Just for you. Fucking challenge me. Yeah, support SMEMP, support VPW,
Smart.
yeah, support UWO, support SWA.
You fucked it up. Me if you did it better.
Let's see. Don't forget the Bloka show is going to be tomorrow night, not Tuesday, because I don't know. I was just a letter saying do it tomorrow night, so I don't know.
Because bloke is shit. That's why.
The real bloke is said to.
We also have SWA show tomorrow too. I think it is. Yeah, I think so. UWO show is Tuesday. Also on Wednesday it is EMP results for our Halloween pay-per-view, which is Carnival of Souls, where we fucking see if our champion can finally get dethroned. Also, we have on Thursday the Team Meltzer Report. Saturday, Bojack Grid. Sunday, Mad Blunt Show, basically the Blunt Show. According to Loop,
You forgot Friday, the Female Bully Club podcast. How rude.
I was about to get to that. Don't forget the Female Bully Club podcast.
She's the lead bully, by the way.
Hey, you're right.
I believe so.
Especially check it out to watch three beautiful women on the screen and talk about wrestling, e-fetting, whatever the fuck it is they want to talk about. But don't look at Rose.
Well, you forgot to mention these. Check out HSP, WGP, where I mostly be. Well, I haven't been there in a while. Probably be on next week. You never know. And as always, come in next week to smoke Mad Blunts and talk about wrestling on the Mad Blunt Show. Till next time.
All right.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for watching the Mad Blunt About Wrestling Show. Until next time, same place, same channel. Everyone, drive safe and good night. Yeah.